What's up, guys? Welcome back to Blue Clouds TV. Hello to everybody out there. Welcome back to BCM Sports. As usual, my name is Nizal. Alongside Stephen G is in the building with me today, and we have a lot to look at as the big game. We're building up to the big game tomorrow. Carabao Cup semi-finals is right there, and we're looking into it with Chelsea and Arsenal. Yeah, two big London clubs have been drawn among each other, and they'll be locking up at Stamford Bridge tomorrow. But before we get into the game tomorrow, or before we see the game tomorrow, we're hyping it up. We're building it up. Arteta versus Rosenior. Very, very first time these two teams are meeting. I know Rosenior have played against Arsenal before in his time as a player, but not as a coach. The first time we see this manager locking on to each other, showing what they're all capable of. But who have the upper edge among the other? Inexperience right now. We're talking about the Premier League. So yeah, Arteta has a lot of experience on his side compared to inexperienced Liam Rosenior. But does that really matter? I don't think so. But yeah, we're gonna look at in today's stream. We're gonna look at the injury news coming from both sides. We got a few, important news to talk about. Also, transfer strategy going forward. We'll also get into it as there have been so few reports out there. So yeah, this is what we have on our table. We'll look at what Liam Rosenior and starting 11 is going to look like if we put it on our table in terms of the paperwork, who stays here, who stays there, who is fit to be in tomorrow's game. So stick with us as usual, Nizal and Stephen G. Alongside, we'll be looking forward to your comment and your predicted lineup also in the comment section below. We want to know what to expect from tomorrow. If you have any concern regarding transfer, stick with us as usual. We'll be right back in a second. Welcome back again. The bells are ringing. The bells are ringing. A big up to everyone. A big up to Maya. Big up to DJ Star. Maya. Happy New Year again to you guys. I know I've said it already, but yeah, I'll say it again one more time. But big up to everyone. We are back again on BCN Sports as usual, on usual time, very late in the evening. And I was in a rush to get this thing out because of very, very activity. I mean, too much activity on my side. I did a lot of work on my side today. So yeah, a little bit of a late stream, usually an hour late. But then I hope you guys wouldn't mind. Usually maybe it fits very well for the UK, fan base and their time. So yeah, Stephen G, good evening to you and welcome back again as usual to BCM Sports.
Yeah, afternoon to you as you're now in the afternoon. Hope you're doing well, brother.
Yeah, I'm doing very, very well, brother. I'm doing very well.
Oh, sorry, I thought you done. Go for it.
Yeah. Hey, I'm doing very, very well. As like I said, the big game tomorrow. We'll be looking at the injury or the team news, both team news. Arsenal on the Arsenal side, defenders and attacking midfield, those that I know won't be present for tomorrow's game, and also Chelsea side, suspended players and players that will be available for tomorrow's game. It will be a very, very cagey encounter, very intense game when these two teams means Chelsea hasn't beaten Arsenal for a very, very long time. Very, very long time. I think either 2008 or not 2008, no. 2018 or something like that. It's very, very long time at Stamford Bridge. So yeah, time for redemption. Time for redemption. So let's see how things pan out. Steven, over to you.
Quickly, Mike Keegan of the Daily Mail has an exclusive. And it states Chelsea took the drastic option of inserting the club's head of medical onto the bench after Maresca repeatedly refused to substitute players returning from injury. They also sent Maresca a formal letter to remind him of his responsibilities as the relationship between him and the hierarchy reached breaking point at Chelsea. I've sent 2 tweets from CFC Daily, which are aggregating it. But I need to refresh because I had to turn my camera off because it was glitching out. So just give me 2 seconds and I'll be back.
Okay. Very, very. Thank you very much on that update. The updates just pop in, and we've seen Steven sharing that with us. And also, as always, I also said we have an update on transfer plans. Talks have been held with Liam Rosenior, and the strategy is very, very clear as it's being made. The main priority is the summer transfer window to ensure the best possible option for Chelsea. However, don't rule out a January transfer signing yet. There could be some accusation. There could be a center-back coming, or a midfield. It could be a midfield. There could be a center-back in the January transfer, at least one position. If the market opportunity present itself before the deadline day, the club is ready to pull a trigger or bringing a player for Liam Rosenior to work with if things goes on well for Chelsea. So don't rule that out. Big up to DJ, and Daniel Knight said that 2021 since we have not been beaten Arsenal. Yes, that's 2021. It's been a very long time. We haven't beaten Arsenal at Stamford Bridge. Probably this will be the time, just like we ended Liverpool's reign at Stamford Bridge. We're gonna do the same thing to Arsenal. And I'm never scared of Arsenal at all because the attacking threat is not there. It's just the set pieces. Yeah, set pieces that I'm worried about. And we can handle them. If we're able to handle them in the first game we played at Stamford Bridge, we should be able to handle them squarely and very well. Hopefully, things go. Reece James in training. That's great news. That still don't mean he will be available. Yes, absolutely. Maybe
I think Reece will be. I don't think Gusto and Palmer will be.
We'll get in there. And Matt, big up to you, Matt. It says is it Mad? Is it Mad, right?
Is that Maya's YouTube one? Is that what that is?
Oh, Maya. Yeah, I don't know if it's Maya. I'm not sure.
It's spelled the same.
It's a bit maybe. But big up Tuesday, big up guys. I hope all is well. Happy New Year, Nee and Stevie. Yeah, it's Maya. Big up to you, Maya. It says Rosenior to save our season. Here we go again. From Maya. That's from Maya. Big up to you, Maya, and Happy New Year, brother. Steven, over to you. Let's put your things together. What to expect tomorrow's game? Arteta, set piece FC. Let's go through the press conference that took place. Was it yesterday, right?
It was yesterday for some weird reason. I don't know why it was, but it was.
But anyway, you have the note on your side regarding what was said.
No, I don't have the notes. I just know that they needed to assess Palmer, Gusto, and Reece James. But Reece James has been pictured in training, so I think he'll be fine. I don't think Gusto or Palmer are played tomorrow, though.
Gusto and Palmer not playing tomorrow.
I don't think they will, because we've seen Palmer in Palmer. We've seen Reece in pictures. We've not seen Gusto or Palmer. So that makes me think they must be unavailable, because if Reece is at least training and we ain't seen pictures of either of the other two, it makes you think that surely that's got to be they're unavailable and only Reece is available.
You think it's a mind game? They're playing a mind game over here because Palmer was
No,
in the
because
last game, right? He featured in the last game.
he said after Charlton that
Yeah.
they had like minor issues or something, didn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah, he said they all had issues, and that's why they weren't involved the other day.
So that means that that means that they still have a knock or whatever it is. They're still carrying a knock, which could not prevented them from training today.
But I'm not really worried when it comes to Palmer at the moment, because he should have been managed anyway. Yeah.
Mhm.
But also in the sense of, I think we can kind of work without Palmer.
Okay.
Like, I'm not that worried. I mean, we missed him for so much of the season, and it was only in the last month or so we really started struggling. Before that, we was on a really good run. So that's why I'm not overly concerned when it comes to if we have to play a game or two, maybe three without Palmer, whatever it is. I don't care if it's 1, 2, or 3. I'm not that concerned, to be honest with you. But yeah, that's just sort of my personal opinion on it. I'm not worried about no Gusto because I don't really rate Gusto like that, and I'd much rather have Reece anyway.
Oh, interesting. It's a little bit. I'm not that worried. Just like Steven said, we did much better without him, and with him also, I think we're more stronger, and we can do things going forward. But that means that we're gonna end up seeing maybe Enzo Fernandez. Caicedo is Caicedo also present, or is he suspended?
He's suspended because he got, what is it? 3 yellow cards in the competition.
I'm not feeling at 7. The kind of hopes that I have in me before starting this stream is kind of dying off. I forget about Caicedo also being suspended. It's kind of dying off, Steven. My hope, I know Chelsea will stand up for this game. They will. It doesn't mean that we're going for Benanote in that middle there. Benanote and Santos and Enzo Fernandez in that position. Reece James probably second half player, or maybe first half, then second half he gets subbed off. All right. No Gusto, no Palmer from Maya says no Gusto, no Palmer. Cole Palmer being poor. I agree with you 100%. Dana Knight, he's been very, very poor.
But he's been coming back from injury, so you can't expect him to light the world on fire as soon as he comes back.
How many games does Palmer have to miss to heal properly? I mean, to heal properly. That's what Maya is saying. So yeah, he's been poor. I agree. I admit 100%. A great pivot to us now, Caicedo and Santos. Which Caicedo will also be out in tomorrow's game. We got a lot of issues to deal with right now. Reece, Santos, Fernandez in the midfield. Reece, Santos, Fernandez, Reece James, Santos, Fernandez. I don't know if Reece James is going to start, DJ. I'm not so sure if he's going to start.
You know, we don't really have an option.
Okay.
Well, put Reece in midfield and he'll be fine. He'll school Declan Rice like he did at Stamford Bridge a couple months ago.
Right. On other news also, regarding to if you're going to go to Spain for a bit, Real Madrid have sacked their current manager, which is Xabi Alonso. He's been fired right now, and they have right now they put in Arbeloa, also another Real Madrid legend in position. He was in charge of the academy team. Now he's been promoted to take over for now until they get a replacement. But yeah, can Real Madrid? I'll say it, if Tottenham Hotspurs. To be honest with you, I was sitting down there and I said, Steven, if Tottenham Hotspurs are that smart, opportunity is here. Let go of Thomas Frank, let him go, and go for Alonso right away because the opportunity is there for you to get a manager plays attacking football. something we can look into later as time goes on. But big up to everyone. Big up to DJ. DJ, check your DM on X and see what you think.
He said the Sugo available. Sugo was in the squad against Charlton as well. He was on the bench.
You reckon he's going to start?
I don't think he's starting. He's not had a single minute since coming back from injury. He was in the squad for the first time over the weekend.
Yeah, thank you very much, Cole Palmer. And also, we can talk about Conor Gallagher finally made his move. And Stephen, we're going to talk about this player before we get into anything. I remember when Chelsea was selling Gallagher to Atletico Madrid. A lot of backlash to these owners about why are they selling Gallagher? Why are they doing this? And we all know it was for PSR reasons to fill the paperwork. You get what I'm saying? But now,
also, go on. I thought you were done.
But now, if Gallagher had the opportunity to return to the Premier League, he did not look at anywhere else. I know, Everton, not Everton.
No, Aston Villa.
Aston Villa. I mean, wanted a
Aston Villa's offer was a loan offer.
But if indeed you know you're proper Chelsea and you know the relationship with Chelsea and Liverpool and Tottenham Hotspur are not that great, and you're proper Chelsea, what would entice you to sign a permanent deal for Tottenham Hotspur if you know the relationship and you know that you got a lot of fans, which I am one of his fans? I feel like he's let me down heavily, Stephen. Why won't you even look at an option if there is space for you to join Manchester United? I understand Tottenham Hotspur need midfielders. They're going through a lot of midfielders right now. Injuries. Bentancur will be gone for 3 months. Ibisuma is also on the African Cup of Nations duty. And who else? Papa Sarr also in African Cup of Nations. I would say duty. And Kulusevski injured, and we don't know where he's coming back. What's his name again? This guy from
my camera is so buggy today.
A lot of injury news, but what would you say with Conor Gallagher joining Tottenham Hotspur?
I don't mind, to be honest. It doesn't really bother me. At the end of the day, a player's got to prioritize their career. I mean, put it this way, right? Cole Palmer grew up a United fan who came through the Man City Academy and then signed for Chelsea, for example.
Yeah.
Players are going to have supported all sorts of different teams when they're younger. And, okay, we don't know every team every player's supported, but I guarantee you there's probably some players at Chelsea or Arsenal or Tottenham that have supported one of the other London clubs. Guarantee you. So it doesn't bother me. He's got to prioritise his career. If he thinks that's the best place for him to go to get minutes and try and fight for a place in the England squad, then so be it. That's what he's got to do.
Right. So, I mean, the footballing aspect of it, that makes sense. Just like we've seen Jose Mourinho, we all know he's a proper Chelsea, but because of business and his career, he went to coach United, coach Tottenham Hotspurs, because he said Chelsea is his club. Absolutely. Mm-hmm. But then he has to work. He has to work. He has to feed the family. If the job comes for him, he will do it. But Lampard has made it clear. Although he's doing his job, he has to feed his family. He said it clear that he's never, ever going to join Tottenham Hotspur. And that's what,
but Mourinho said that as well.
Yeah, but let's see if in the future you think that they will even go for Lampard, someone that's not proper Chelsea. At the same time, Man United are also going through the similar situation where I think some other club legend has been linked with their club to join them and take over the ship for now, but it looks like it's not going to happen.
They're getting Michael Carrick in for now.
Okay.
That's their interim is Michael Carrick.
Michael Carrick again in there. But yeah, didn't start very well, innit? He lost his first game. He
ain't been in charge of a game yet.
No, as an interim. Michael Carrick has been there. Oh, Fletcher. It was Fletcher, right? Was it Fletcher?
It was Fletcher, yeah.
It was Fletcher. So Carrick is
the Carrick news came out yesterday, I think.
Yeah. But anyway,
because
thank you very
originally it
much.
was going to be Fletcher, and then it was going to be Solskjaer, and then now it's Carrick.
All right, DJ said Alonso going to Liverpool in the summer. Hopefully, yeah, Alonso will never go to Chelsea. That's what I've hearing some not report, but I've hearing some analysts and people that describe what Alonso is like, and he doesn't like people to dictate to him. And I don't think the Chelsea project he will really fancy the Chelsea project. And I don't think Alonso will ever join Chelsea.
He lost the dressing room at Real Madrid. That's what happened.
No, he didn't. He didn't lose the dressing room.
Yeah, he did.
He did not.
Did you see what happened after the final? Did you see what happened after the final?
I know, I saw that, but he didn't lose the dressing room. It's Real Madrid that made that happen. How will I say, the player power at Real Madrid is
exactly. He lost the dressing room.
But what can he do? If the
dressing room
supports
that's
players,
what I'm saying. He
lost
the dressing room, and that's why he's gone.
I understand it. But I wouldn't put the blame on him 100%. I'm not putting
blame on him. I'm just saying the fact is he lost the dressing room. I don't know the ins and outs of the situation. I just know he lost the dressing room. Because he's saying, come over, give him a guard of honor. And then Mbappe's calling everyone over to go down a tunnel instead, and they all listen to Mbappe.
Yeah, he said they will do it. They will give Barcelona a guard of honor, which is very, very uncalled for. That's not professional. That's what you have to do. Guard of honor. Whoever wins the El Clasico, you give the guard of honor.
It's a respect thing. It is what it is. Like,
and Mbappe. And also, how long have you been at Real Madrid for you to impose that to the players? And the players listen to him.
But also, what I will say is, when PSG had Neymar, Messi, and Mbappe,
right.
Look what happened there. They could only win the league. You would have expected them to win the Champions League. They couldn't even get far in the Champions League with those three. And then there was loads of talk that Mbappe was an issue there for different reasons. So it comes back to Mbappe as a person as well, as a character.
It's Mbappe. Look, it's the way Real Madrid, just like I told you, Steven, look at what Manchester United have done. If you give too much power to the players, they will destroy the culture. And that is what is going on at Manchester United right now. And they find it difficult to rebuild Manchester United. The culture, the power has been given too much to the players, and it has destroyed lots of managers that have taken over the football club. You give too much power to Paul Pogba. When Jose Mourinho said, Pogba is doing this, Pogba is doing that, and they sacked Jose Mourinho and left Pogba there when Pogba is at fault.
But same thing. Go on.
Yeah, I'm saying player power is way too much at Real Madrid. The politics is too much, and they have to. Carlo Ancelotti went through the similar thing, but he played. Like I said, he played it down very, very well as a player manager. He managed the players very, very well. But Alonso is young. Alonso is very, very young, and I don't know. I never saw his blueprint
because I'll be back in a minute. I'll be back in a minute. But the other thing is, look, if they'd done that to Alonso, who's won things and was their permanent manager, what are they going to do with Arbeloa, who hasn't won anything, has only been in the academy, and is an interim manager? I'll leave you with that. I'll be back in a couple minutes.
Okay. Yeah, I'll turn to the comment section. Big up to you, DJ. DJ say, yep, Chelsea getting 30% sign on clause for his move to Spurs. Absolutely. Yeah, because sell-on clause on him. DJ says, sorry, sell-on clause. DJ, we got it. It's all right. Maya said, I don't mind Gallagher going to Spurs because he wants to leave. He wants to leave up his career. He probably wants to play in the World Cup too. Okay, I wish him all the best. From Maya. DJ Sab said, I respond to you on X. Yes, DJ, I've seen it. Thank you very much, DJ, for that response. And Manchester United are in the what is it, trenches? Manchester United are in the trenches. From Maya. Big up to you, Maya. Big up to you. More comment from Maya here. And what's he saying here? It says, is it Hola? I'm sure it's Hola, right? Rabata, big up to you. Rabata, long time no see. It's been a minute, Rabba. Happy New Year to you because the first time seeing you this year. So yeah, I'm wishing a Happy New Year. Says my brother, big up to you and big up Chelsea. Good to be here as usual. Rabba, big up to you. It's nice to see you. I see you. He lost in the dressing room. Vinny and Mbappe drag him down. Yeah, because of the power imposed into these players. Because if we right now we know who is running Real Madrid right now. Vinicius Junior, Mbappe, and maybe Rodrigo. These three players, but most importantly, it's going to be Vinicius Junior, Mbappe. We saw a few games ago, some games that we saw in La Liga when Vinicius Junior was being subbed off. He was making a whole noise everywhere. He threw his hands left, right, center, and even we saw it in the finals, the El Clasico finals that was being played. That was this Saturday or Sunday. Saturday, we saw that too.
Sunday.
Steve, was it Sunday or Saturday?
It was Sunday.
It was Sunday. Getting confused already. Yeah, he did a similar thing. So when the manager says this, he has to say that. I think it wasn't the right decision anyway. It wasn't the right decision to bring Vinicius Jr. out because he was playing very well. And you take him out at that time, that's when he went down. But still, Real Madrid got chances to even get an equalizer and even go on to win the game, but couldn't. But I think they're looking at the football being played by Xabi Alonso was not that blueprint that we all saw when he was with Bayer Leverkusen. That wasn't the blueprint. He never showed his football at Madrid. He never showed his football. When he was trying to do it, it never worked. He trying to bench Vinicius Jr., trying to bench Kylian Mbappe, and things was not working. The players work against, Xabi Alonso. That was very bad. But we saw a manager, a good player in his days and a good manager now, and even coming from a footballing background. His father was also a coach, Alonso. So, but anyway, I actually don't think Liam will last 6 years at Chelsea. As he said in the press conference, I will be honest with you both. I really hope it works out for him. Absolutely. It will be nice, but I don't see him. He said it, that for him, he made it clear. He made it clear for him to last 6 years, like how long Arteta have been at Arsenal. He has to be winning games, and it's not going to come that easy. I think he's going to play, by the rules and do whatever he has to do. He said, guys, and we will give it back his words. He said that he has enough materials for him to be able to succeed and to get there. We saw Tuchel say similar thing when he took over as Chelsea's manager. We've seen Rosenior also saying similar thing. He has enough material. He has good players to be able to achieve that. Maybe he can. I see him winning some trophies this season. Without a doubt, I see him. He has the passion. And like I said, also good manager. Let's see how he drives these players to the course of the rest of the season. Let's see how things happen. And we'll look at the the predicted lineup before tomorrow. We'll be back again tomorrow. But we're looking at the build up for the big game tomorrow at Stamford Bridge. Luckily, without these players, we're playing at Stamford Bridge. Things could go our way. We've shown at the beginning of the season, all season, that when we play against these big boys, we turn up. We play very well. No matter who plays or who is not in, we've played bigger teams, bigger games without Cole Palmer, and we've got good results. But most of them has Caicedo in the team. But without Caicedo, how can we do without Caicedo in this big game? Time will tell. It's all about tactics. How Liam Rosenior will set things up. But anyway, Steve, you know what I haven't been confused about. Is it because of Delap not playing many games? That's why I have not been confusing myself with Liam Delap, Liam Rosenior. Because I'm not calling him Leo.
Because Delap's only just coming back from injury. But do you want me to just quickly, you said you're not as confident, yeah? How about this?
Yeah.
When we played Arsenal in the Premier League, Caicedo got sent off. We went down to 10. We still took the lead. We still could have won the game. We will have no Caicedo, but we will have 11 players on the pitch.
Oh, yeah.
Why can't we do the job? And it's at Stamford Bridge again. Why can't we do the job? Who's to say we can't? Also, the factor of Liam Rosenior. He's managed one game at Chelsea. Who knows if he's going to play the exact same way as he did at Strasbourg or differently. It could catch Arsenal off guard as well.
Yeah. Thank you. You're feeling me. You're feeling me. You're feeling me with some, I'm always, look, I'm the guy always full of positivities. I still have positives, but I'm not that confident because of Caicedo not in there. But I believe we can do the job. Arsenal, I'm not really scared of Arsenal because the attacking phase is a bit lacking. But let's see what we can achieve from there. But big up to everyone. Big up to Maya said I can also say it is a fault of Florentino Perez giving too much power to these players, and these players need to have an experienced manager like Carlo Ancelotti from Maya. Big up to Chelsea section. Big up to Chelsea section. He said DJ out. Smash that like button and subscribe to the channel if you are. We're just a few numbers away to reaching 20K. We're not far off. You guys have been showing lots of some videos of it getting some subscription. I've seen it. So yeah, keep it going, keep it going. And guys, if you haven't shared it, you can share it, just like we've seen from others doing a few weeks ago. All right, Diggy says smash the like button. Thank you very much, DJ. Big up to Chelsea section. We held Arsenal with 10 players. Let's not forget this. Thank you very much. Stephen is giving remind me trying to draw my brain back on that game at Stamford Bridge. So yeah, we can still do it again. But this one is 2-leg. That's also a good thing about it. We can do the business at Stamford Bridge and go on and then do the same business at the Emirates, since they are struggling scoring goals. Who's going to score the goals for them? Is it Moreno? Is it Moreno or Morero or whatever his name, Morero, or is it Gyökeres? Gyökeres can score, so I'm not worried. All right, so big up to JC. JC, long time no see, JC. He says, hello, Steven Anthony. Big up to you, JC. And big up to the one and only queen of this platform. Big up to Nate Zion and everyone joining the show today. Long time, bro. Long time, my sis. I hope you're doing very well. I want to truly love you. Absolutely. Steven, let's put the team together. Let's put the team together. All right, guys, if you're just joining us, let me know what you guys your thoughts are on Conor Gallagher joining what do you call it, Tottenham Hotspur. We've discussed it professionally. We feel like, look, a player have to look at his career as a player and where he feel like he could get more game time. Can he get more game time at Aston Villa, looking at what they have, and can he get more game time if maybe that he Manchester United, chance come for him to join United, or he feel like he'll get more game time at Tottenham Hotspur. Tottenham Hotspur have they've gone through a lot of injuries right now at this moment. A lot of injuries. In Bissouma, not around. Papa said also not around. Kulusevski also not around. What's his name again? This guy from Leicester City. He's in Leicester City. I forgot his name. He's been out from the beginning of the season. Simmons has not been playing very well. The one they brought from Leicester City. He does Madison, yeah. I was gonna say when he scores goal, he celebrate that way. I forgot. Madison has been gone for whole entire season.
Madison's more of a 10.
More of a 10 in the midfield. So yeah, I'm just saying that they're running on a thin ice right now, and they need more players to come in. And Kudus also gone, Steven. Tight, is it tight? Tight muscle or whatever they call it. I think a tight muscle.
Can't remember. I'll be back in literally about a minute, yeah.
All right, so Steven, this is what you have on the screen. Guys,
I'll be back in about a minute, if not less.
All right, so we put this together earlier on before the stream started. Do you think that Enzo, God, please help me. Liam Rosenior will go with a starting 11? 4 on the back, 4-2-3-1, or is he going to go with a 4-3-3? 4-2-3-1 or a 4-3-3? Let me know what you guys think with this formation. With this formation, if we have to go with this, Marco Kurela, we know he's going to return. Chaloba on the left-hand side, Fofana on the right-hand side with the Champon playing as right back. He was very good against Charlton Athletic. Santos and Reece James in that pivot role with Enzo Fernandez bumping forward. Neto on the left-hand side, Estavi on the right-hand side, and Delap starting. What is wrong? What has gone wrong with João Pedro? What is wrong with João Pedro at this moment? I haven't seen it. Guys, I can't say I've seen everything. Have anyone spotted João Pedro on the training ground? If you've seen it, please, can you share the update with me? And JC, what do you make of the Gallagher situation and the Real Madrid situation right now? If you watch the El Clasico yesterday, JC said, "Big up to I123, I123, love you." And I said, "Happy New Year to you." I hope that she's still there. If she sees it, I know definitely she's gonna reply.
I'm back.
All right, Steven. So I'm finding it difficult to go against this lineup because look, if you look at the attacking phase, Delap, Delap and João Pedro hasn't really done himself in a good this season, but I feel like Delap is right now showing some kind of I would say showing some signs of getting better since he's been injured he's been out of the game for a while. Our last game, he was able to score a goal, and he had some few chances. He couldn't bury them.
He didn't score the last game. Last game was Charlton.
Yeah, against did he wasn't the score sheet? Or last game before Charlton, right? It was the last game before Charlton.
What was the one before Charlton? I can't even remember. But
that's how
I think the main thing for me. I think the main thing for me is he hasn't got the goals since coming back from injury, but he's looked more of a threat since coming back from injury than he did at the start of the season. He's causing people more problems, like in terms of the defenders and stuff like that. I mean, for example, look at what he did against Man City when he came on.
Yeah. So I feel like him being ahead of João Pedro is better because he's showing some signs of improving, some signs of being a danger up front compared to João Pedro. Have you seen Pedro in training, Steven?
Is in João Pedro?
Yeah, have you seen him in training at all?
I've not actually looked at the training images. I just know that only out of the three that were mentioned, the only one that the only one that was pictured out of the three mentioned, which would have been Gusto, Reece, and Palmer. The only one that was pictured was Reece. I'm going to see if I can find any pictures.
Okay. This is individual greetings from JC and DJ Salvo. Gallagher is a good player for a mid-table team. He still has the potential. Good luck to him joining Spurs from JC. That's from JC. Xavi followed in footsteps of Carlo Ancelotti. Not small shoes to fill. Managing players like Vinny. Managing players it's not easy. Like likes of Vinny Jr. and Mbappe is always not going to be easy for him.
Quickly. Yeah. Chelsea done like a match preview article earlier. Yeah, I think it was like 7 hours ago or so. And in it, there's a quote from Liam Rosenior that says, "We've been working tactically on Arsenal from the moment I came into the club. We know what an important game it is. We've watched all their games, analysed every aspect of their game, including set plays, which they're very good at. There's a lot you can affect. We talk about systems and tactics, the way you press, the way you build. But what I was very happy with after only being here for 2 days was the attitude of the team against Charlton in terms of energy, in terms of intensity to press, in terms of winning duels." And then he says, if you don't have intensity, if you're not willing to do the basics like win duels or defend set plays, you make it very difficult to win. And he's confident in the group and that they've shown not just in time before, not just in the time before me, but in the last few days that they're really hungry. They're they really believe in themselves. The interesting point to me is they were working tactically on Arsenal from when he came into the club. So, what, we just didn't work tactically on Charlton, or what? Like, what's the deal here? I mean, I know it's Charlton and they're lesser opposition, but you must have done some level work on them.
He's probably doing his work, his homework very well. He's probably doing his homework very well in Arsenal. And that's, something that I like about Liam Rosenior is that confidence that he walks around with. But I hope that he matched that confidence on the pitch. He's been brilliant. He's been brilliant in terms of the way he talks. He reminds me of Lampard. I mean, the first time and even the second time. Lampard is very brilliant on how he conducts himself to the media. You get what I'm saying? And I like him. I like him for some reason that he can get these players to do something. You get what I'm saying, Steven? He can get these players because they're all young manager, young players. I think they work along, don't they?
They what? Sorry,
they work along. Young players, young manager. All right, JC, big up to JC. We have JC in the studio with us, Stevie. JC, happy New Year to you, and it's been a minute, JC. How are you?
Yeah, good. I've been busy, bros. Sorry.
Yeah, I know. I know you're standing for ministerial positions or maybe president and wherever you are. You're piling a lot of documents. So JC, guys, honorable. Let's welcome the honorable JC to the studio. Honorable, take it over.
Come on.
Big up, bro. Big up.
Big up, man. Happy New Year to everyone.
Happy New Year, JC. JC, what do you have for us today? Tell us, give us about 60 seconds or how you embrace the new year before we talk football.
I did a little bit of study about Liam. How do you pronounce his surname?
Rosenior.
If you want to quote him, basically, so long as you say something nice, it's okay.
Yeah, that's what he said.
Yeah.
I think he said his dad says Rosenior, but it's as long as you say anything nice, it's okay.
Yeah. Okay. So I what I've heard is like his build up is slower, even slower than Maresca. He likes to control. A little bit like Tuchel. Tuchel used to do, like, we used to pass a ball like our fullbacks and or our center backs and defensive midfielders will gradually be passing to each other, and then booms, one time they open and lock. So
once you find the space, isn't it?
Yeah, so like probing for space and all that stuff. So what I heard, like, one thing is, like, he likes to play with two sitting defensive midfielders. He's more like his style is more like defense first. If he will go, like, I saw a few these games of Strasbourg, and it gave me a kind of a impression of how to say, little Mourinho. Like, the moment he goes one goal up, like, he's like pack the defense, like, and not like parking the bus, but like a little bit more like, now let's not concede as the first priority, and then look for more spaces now. So I mean, there will be a lot of like it's like three at the back and two sitting defensive midfielders. So it will not be like Caicedo, quick transition to Enzo and going forward. So I see this guy, Brazilian, Santos and Caicedo getting a lot of games. But in this game, I mean, judging by how Reece James played the match of his Chelsea career against the 10, playing with 10 men, like Reece James was out of this world. So I think Reece James will be there. And I think Santos will be there, or Caicedo will be there, and they will be the two
Caicedo can't for this one because he's suspended.
Then it is definitely Santos. And they will be sitting defensive midfielders. I don't expect him to be playing Enzo Fernandez as a sitting defensive midfielder. I don't think so. But what I understand, and this is like past, past is never like a guarantee like he will do in the future. So we will see more games how he's doing it and all. And against Charlton, like we didn't sit back
Yeah,
after taking one or good 2 goal lead, so we were still attacking, and and
he
and and,
yeah.
and so let's see what he brings, and what a better game to gain some points with the fans than getting a win over Arsenal. So
If
it's an opportunity.
yeah, it is opportunity for him to announce
Yeah,
his presence in the Premier League. If you were the Charlton game, I was watching the Charlton game very, very carefully. You can see that Enzo Maresca, he started with a 4-4-2 defensively block, a 4-4-2
yeah,
defensive block, and then as he goes on, he built up from the back with a 3-4-2-1 formation when
yeah,
he tried to spread
y-
spread players across. You get
yeah.
what I'm saying? Yeah. So most of the time, 4-4-2 defensively, and then also I think 3-4-2-1 formation. But he's more direct compared to Enzo Maresca, where Enzo Maresca has to use the right backs to connect to the attackers or attacking
Yeah.
players or the
Mhm.
wingers. He's more going through centrally.
Maresca was more transition, I would say, like move fast, break the press
Right.
and move fast. But I think Liam Rosenior, he is also like quick transition, but
Mm.
he builds up a lot. He builds up a lot. Like we
Would you
spend a lot
say
of time.
more calculated?
Kind of, you can say, but kind of yes, kind of this. But let us see. I mean, you are right. Like also like he was playing with a different team. Now he's playing with
Yeah.
different caliber of players. So who knows what he has ideas. We will see.
Also,
I personally would not make any judgments even with the Arsenal game. But it's a good test.
It's very difficult to judge him, Stephen. Is and
yeah.
JC. It's very very difficult to judge the way he plays right now. But we see glimpses of what he does, the way he progresses the ball, the way he connects with the game, how he sets himself up attackingly, how he defends without the ball and with the ball. We've seen some few things there which I'm very very happy and I like. But then it's all have to do with personnel also. If you look at the Charlton game, I think the first 20 minutes was not the best, and definitely should expect that when you have that many changes in the game. You're definitely going to see that because
Mhm.
Charlton, although they're coming from the championship, they have chemistry, whilst Chelsea doesn't because of the number of changes. And I wasn't surprised seeing that awful, saying we struggled from beginning until maybe somewhere around the 30th minute going, we took over. But we did play very well. From that 30th minute going till the end of the whistle, we were better. Where compared to Enzo Maresca, first half 45 is always going to be bad, always going to be very bad. In the second half, then things change. Maybe it has to do with different tactics or maybe personnel being changed that changes the face of the game. But yes, against Charlton, the guys were good. The quality, I know we have better quality more than they are. I
Mhm.
mean, they have. So, Steven.
But also, there's a couple of things I want to touch on as well. Even at Strasbourg, he seemed like quite adaptable. I mean,
Yeah.
like we always say, what's on paper isn't always what score come across on the pitch, but it is worth noting that last season he did use about 8 different formations. And I said this early on when we were getting Liam Rosenior in, yeah. Yes, the formations can be different and the personnels can be different, but it doesn't mean your principles change. If your principles stay the same, then you can change your formation because it just means you can better match up against an opposition, if that makes sense. But also, Nee, I said it to you the other day after the game, I think it was. Well, by message anyway. One thing that we did do under Maresca a lot was we'd make an extra pass where it wasn't needed. So if we wanted to go out wide, we wouldn't just try and hit a pass, say your center of the pitch, yeah? We wouldn't just hit it out wide. We'd pass it to someone and then pass it out wide. Whereas against Charlton, even when we were just going through the middle of the pitch, when under Maresca, if we were going through the middle, we'd make that pass to, I can't remember who was on halfway line. I think it was Caicedo. But there was 1 or 2 points where we bypassed that pass completely to get into the attacking third, or there was points where we bypassed the middle pass when we're trying to get the width. Because you don't need to make that extra pass, because then that hurts you more, because then you're taking time you don't need it, means that the opposition can settle deeper and stuff like that, right? Makes it even harder for yourself. For a team that has struggled under numerous managers, say low blocks and stuff like that, making that extra pass makes it even harder for you, because you're slowing the game down even more than you need to. Whereas if I just make that pass straight out wide, I can then push more of my players up, if that makes sense. Yeah. It's the little things that I think you'll notice early, but I do think he is adaptable, and it's got to be interesting to see what he does against Arsenal. But also, like JC said, you can't judge him on Charlton and Arsenal, and that goes for any manager. You can't judge him on the first 2-3 games. For me personally, I look more towards the 10-game mark maybe, because by then they've got in, their feet are wet, new team, new players, stuff like that. But one thing that is going to be interesting is, obviously, at the weekend, Dario Sugo was on the bench. Yeah?
Okay.
And we've heard reports he might be leaving, he might not leave, and it's a bit of a mess. But it'd be interesting to see if he does stay now that he's fit. Where will he get the minutes? Because obviously you don't want to run your main midfielders into the ground, and from everything we've heard, Asugo's meant to be very good, to a point that it's not like going from, I don't know, I'm trying to think of a good example here. Put it this way, João Felix wasn't very good for us, right? So it's not like you're going from, say, a Palmer to a Felix, right? Where it felt like a massive drop-off. From what we've heard, Dario Sugo is actually very good, and I'd like to see more of him. But look, if he's going to complain or whatever, then just move him on a loan somewhere or something. But I'd like to see him get some minutes, because I feel like he can bring some physicality to the team. I don't think he'll necessarily get minutes against Arsenal unless it's absolutely necessary, because he's coming back from injury. But yeah, I think if we keep him, that could be big as well, because then obviously you've got that extra midfield body available to you.
All right, so I have a diagram on my screen here. I would like to share. I'll share with you,
and I'll stop sharing this, and then it makes it easier for you.
You don't have to share. You can just put it on the side. We'll come back to it.
You wanted to have a diagram up, so I was like, I'll get rid of mine, and you can still
you can still have it there, and we'll come back to that.
That's right. I can share it again when needed.
All right, so this is the final third where Chelsea really overwhelming the defense. Where we in transition we go 3-2-5 formation. So we attack with 5 men up there. So in these, I was just reading this earlier. Since in the key to 5-1 scoring was Chelsea's aggressive shape to the final third. That the team would transition into a 3-2-5 formation. The 2 wingers back stayed higher and then higher and wide, whilst the striker occupied the centre back. And the 2 attacking midfielders made direct runs into the penalty area. These committed 5 players to the attack, often creating 5v4 overload against Charlton back for leading numerous high-quality chances and goals. So we see a picture of that 3-2-5 formation, in transition. So we said in transition, we said ourselves we have three men in the back, 4 in the middle, 2 in the middle, and now we're gonna end up having 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, overloading their defense. So would you say that, Stephen? We know that we've struggled against low blocks. I remember when we're going to play this game, someone was like, "What's Chelsea going to do? What has Chelsea really done against low block?" But this was a low block and attacking team at the same time. We were able to outnumber them and score more goals. Do you think that the kind of problem that we face over the years is going to be over now with the system, the way he plays? JC and DJ.
DJ, is DJ here?
I mean, JC and Steven.
I actually didn't know if DJ was hearing you about Adam. I genuinely had no clue. I think it's too early. At the end of the day, it's Charlton. Yeah. They're like 19th out of 24 teams in the championship or something like that, in and around that area. So it's not a great game to base it on.
No,
You
no,
need to
you
see a
can't. You
larger
can't.
sample set.
You can't.
No,
See me.
but what
I
I'm saying,
disagree with
what
you.
I'm
If you
saying
say
is you need
that,
to.
I disagree with you.
No,
How
but
many
what I'm
teams are in
saying,
the
you need a
championship?
larger sample size. You can't judge it just off one game against a poor championship side. Is what
I'm
I'm
not
saying.
saying they're poor championship
They
side.
are.
I'm
They
not
are.
saying that.
Factually, they are.
Where is Grimsby? Is it Grimsby, right? Grimsby. Where are
Grimsby
they
in
at?
League Two,
League Two. And who did they beat?
Man United, but it's Man
Okay.
United.
Okay. Man United. So it is football. It is football. It is
Yeah,
football.
but
So
like I said, it's Man United.
it
You
is
know
football.
what I would say is like if something that game showed me is
Yeah.
I think Sanchez is in trouble. He has been good this season, but with Liam's style of play, where his goalkeeper is nearly in the position of a defender, and if you look at the heat map of Penders,
Defenders.
he's like his heat map is like he's a playing where defensive midfielder would be standing there.
He did very well too, though.
Yeah.
Very well.
So if that kind of game is needed, then with his feet, a little bit, Jorgensen is more comfortable.
But also, Rosenior has also said it's not like an immediate thing. It's something that is like gradually sort of implemented. You can't come in day one and be like, right, you're playing as essentially a centre back in possession, which thankfully he said that, because if he was expecting that to happen day one, I'd be like, okay, let's calm it down a bit, because now you're asking a bit too much too soon.
Yeah, but that's true. That's true. But that's why I said like a little bit too much. I said like he's in trouble. He's not in trouble, but Jorgensen has a better chance of competing right now, I think, with Sanchez, because of this specific requirement from the goalkeeper. Because let's be honest, Sanchez cannot dribble. Jorgensen can.
Yeah, but it doesn't technically require dribbling.
But JC, remember under Maresca, he made that clear that Sanchez need to play the ball out from the back. That if he doesn't do that, it was going to drop it. You remember that? Where Rosenior is not going to make that option. He's not going to make an option for him. Like insist that Sanchez play out from the back like Enzo Maresca did. So probably he's going to have a little bit of flexibility on how to manage himself or what to do when the pressure is very high compared to Maresca.
No, true. I will just add one more point I wanted to say about this is if we are playing against Arsenal, who are better at like set pieces and they are better attacking team, better quality, I would rather have a goalkeeper who is a better shot stopper. So in that sense,
So Sanchez.
yeah. But that's the I think when a new manager comes, every player who has not been playing has a second chance.
Yeah, and he also basically said that himself as well. But yeah, that's the thing, right? I think I sort of touched on it before, where he's kind of adaptable. It's also a case of the way he would use the goalkeepers, like almost like a central centre back. Then your natural centre backs, your left centre back and right centre back, split to become almost like fullbacks.
Yeah.
So you'd have the option to get the ball out quite quickly. It's not like you're asking him a hold the ball, which is something that Sanchez has done quite a lot of under Maresca. Like he holds on to it for a lot of the times. That fraction too long to a point, it's like, oh, heart attack, he's about to smash it and neg or block it and it's going to go in type thing.
Yeah.
I do think that is another factor in it. But like we said, like it's not something that it sounds like it's going to be an immediate change. But yeah, I think it's going to be worrying when that does start to happen, because we all know Sanchez has a mistake in him. But if it's working out more often than not, I don't think anyone's going to have an issue with it.
David, I hate when you say that. That Sanchez have a mistake in him.
But he does.
What goalkeeper doesn't have a mistake in him?
He has more mistakes in him than your average goalkeeper.
I disagree with you 100%. I disagree with you.
This season he has improved.
This season he's been better.
He has improved
I'm not
dramatically.
disputing he's been better. At no point am I disputing he's been better this season.
Yeah.
My point is, if you're asking him to play with his feet to a point where he holds on to it too long, is where we have issues, because then he makes the dumb decision. And that's what
how good is Fofana if you play him as a right back?
No, he's not been bad this season.
But Fofana's not a right back. Sanchez is a goalkeeper.
Well, it's the same thing. Sanchez is not a goalkeeper that plays the ball with his foot. He's an old school goalkeeper, and we're trying to teach him to dribble and give killer passes to center back in front of the attackers. He's standing. Sanchez is connecting the ball from there to defending midfielders. He has to go through attacking midfielders and make sure he passes the ball through them. That's what Enzo Maresca had him to do, and it was his first season. He struggled to do that. You get what I'm saying? So that is why I never blame Sanchez, and I believe that he's learning, he will become better. And this is what we're yielding that result.
Do you remember under Pochettino, he was awful as well?
Yeah, but I think Stephen will agree. This season, Sanchez has been good. Stephen agrees.
Been better.
And I think this season he has been amongst the top 3 in the league. You can say that. I mean, Raya is better than him. But who else? Who else?
He's keeping a lot of clean sheets.
Yeah. So in that sense, he's been good. And Maresca always, not only the goalkeepers, even the centre backs and all, he loved it. Like you attract pressure, and then hit on transition. Yeah. And that was also that was not only the goalkeeper, it was also the centre backs and then along the carpet, long passes like breaking the lines and things like that. But I think Maresca last month was not really focused. There were a lot of things going on behind the scenes. So like he was. Anyway, we have a new manager. Let's see how it goes.
Well, are we forgetting here, DJ? JC and Steven, that Sanchez is I think either the second goalkeeper or the only goalkeeper in the Premier League that have got an assist. Have we forgotten?
Yeah. Yes, true.
Yeah, Stevie G. Didn't you know that Sanchez has an assist in the Premier League?
Okay, no, for sure. This season he has been good.
He had one last season as well. It didn't mean he was great with his feet.
Leave him alone, man. He's not an outfit player. He's a goalkeeper. He's
you're going on about he's got an assist. Yeah, Paul Robinson scored from basically his own area. Don't mean he's that good, does it?
Oh, come on. We've seen the outstanding saves from Sanchez this season. There's a few of them I can outline. It's a few of them where
Paul Robinson scored from basically his own goal line. Yeah.
Also, in the Charlton game, I a little bit bringing back that discussion. I noticed first 15 minutes, the team was still like new manager, everything new. We were going in a horseshoe shape and like passing sideways with no penetration in the middle.
You said first 15 minutes?
Yeah, first 10, 15 minutes.
I can give you a diagram of what the first 15 minutes look like. I have a diagram. But go ahead, JC.
And then there was some injury, I think 10 minutes or something. And then the team, there was somebody who got like a medical issue in the crowd. Yeah. So the game was stopped. And at that time, both the set of players went to the manager. And after that, when Chelsea came in, we were more like 3 in the middle. And we were passing it more easily. And we were able to look into, and we started looking at gaps and spaces. And that slight adjustment was clearly noticeable before that break and after that break. So Maresca did make changes which were like, okay, now I see it. Because at that time I remember I was thinking, okay, this is very, very sideways, like Tuchel or something like that, and it's not in a horseshoe. But then after that break, we were like there were always a pass for Caicedo or Santos. Either Enzo was coming in. Yeah,
Jettins wasn't enjoying much time on that right hand side. Most of the game was playing on the right hand side. Nacho did not even get much of the ball in the first 20 minutes.
So after that 10-minute adjustment, there was always a pass for those midfielders, and then we didn't were really going through like in a horseshoe. We were going through different ways and looking for spaces, and the game was suddenly better. Like penetration was better.
This is a
So
build up. This is a build up play to the back three, as we have on the screen. Liam Rosenio's Chelsea's likely to start in the 4-2-3-1 formation
and that was
on the
like first
paper.
10 minutes. Yeah,
Yeah,
this is first. Yeah, you
first
see.
10 minutes. Yeah.
Yeah, so it is indeed like as I said, like we were going back sideways,
Mhm.
back sideways, and then he made this adjustment. And these two in the defensive midfielder, there was always a pass. There, a third one was joining, and kind of that kind of play. So he made that adaptation straight away during that
Yeah,
break.
I have a diagram of when he made that adaptation, the changes and when changes came in where we dominated the midfield. I have the
Yeah,
diagram of that also that I'll put that on the screen also. When Chelsea dominated the center of the pitch, and then we took control over the game. I have the diagram here. Let's see if it's ready. If not,
it's a great tool you have, Nee. Like really, you could analyze and see.
yeah.
So what our eyes were saying, you see, there was always kind of like the movements were already not like the horseshoe, and like you see now we are going forward, more forward passing, penetrating passing. Yeah,
Going through the middle.
yeah,
So this is when things change in that minute after the break. This is how
yeah,
we set
yeah.
ourselves up. When we have
So
these two
mid-game
players.
management, I liked it. Like he did change it. He did change it in the very first game of his own. Like he did that
Mhm.
adaptation.
So Achampo was marking this guy, closing him up, and then whoever is also here closing this guy and then this guy at the same time. So they have no room over here to play. And we have, I think, one of the
Yeah,
center backs.
yeah, and short passes, and we are going through the
Mhm.
middle, more direct, but short passes. But yeah, yeah, that's the change you see clearly now. First 10 minutes and the game after, total change. He made that injury to somebody
Mhm.
in the crowd. He made this change just by talking to the people and trying. And we have, as I said, like we have different caliber of players than Strasbourg. So I think he should be fine. He should be having better tools to operate.
Right. I like it. I like the way he's doing things. I just hope that it works very well in the Premier League. We've seen one in the FA Cup game with a low position team. I wouldn't say they are the qualities compared to what we have, but I hope that it goes on and work well. I like it. I like him as a person, and I've never disliked any Chelsea manager. I've never disliked any Chelsea manager. The
I
only
have.
one I did not like very well. Do you say something, Steven?
I have.
Oh, Mojo Pochettino. I,
Oh, that wasn't even
no,
the one I was thinking of, but yeah,
who,
that
who?
wasn't the one I was thinking of
Poch.
though.
I remember because I remember when Poch came in, Steven never gave this guy a chance, and I
Nee, do you
said,
know who it
Just give
was?
him a
Do you know who it
chance. Just
was?
give him a
Just
chance."
reminded me of Poch, so make it 2, maybe 3. But yeah, do you know who the main one I was thinking was?
Who?
Spanish,
Hold on.
bald, had a bit of weight to him.
Oh,
Used to
Rafael
manage
Benitez.
Liverpool. Yeah,
Rafael Benitez.
I'll
Yeah,
always
yeah.
hate Benitez.
Benitez was very annoying. You know that you're coming from a rival
Do you
club,
know what's mad?
Liverpool,
You know, on
and you
his first
always
game as Chelsea manager, he wore a red tie, by the way.
a red tie.
Yeah, on
Oh
his first
Lord.
game as Chelsea manager. Great way to introduce yourself. Small things, but things that don't help you when you've said a lot of negative stuff about the club. We know how much you love Liverpool. You don't help yourself.
I'm gonna say something. I know a lot of people probably didn't know. Maybe I'm not sure, Steve. If you know, let me know. If you don't, then it's something that you get added to your football knowledge. Do you know that Chelsea is the only football club that wears red holes in Stamford Bridge?
How's what?
I mean, that wears white holes in Stamford Bridge.
Holes?
Holes, yeah, socks. Oh, socks or holes.
Socks.
Yeah, socks or holes.
Yeah,
I
no
used to call it
visiting
holes.
team is able to wear what was it?
It-
Blue or white socks, I think it was at Stamford Bridge.
Even Real Madrid could not even wear their
Do
favorite
you
white.
know? I can't remember the exact reasoning behind it, but also it reminds me of Stamford Bridge, and there was the whole thing
They
about
have
the
to buy.
socks. So they
have to
had
buy
to go
those-
and buy the
Yeah.
away socks from
Yeah.
the club
Yeah,
store.
yeah,
Thanks for
yeah.
the free money.
Yeah, I remember that. So JC, if you don't know, this is something for you to know that
Yeah.
no team come to Stamford Bridge and wear white socks. There's no
Really?
one. Yeah, it's only Chelsea that wear white socks.
Okay.
I don't
Interesting
understand why,
fact.
but I was trying to make a research. I saw it a few hours ago, and I was trying to get in. I was trying to make a video over it. A lot of people don't know this. First time a lot of people are hearing it. Those that are watching, a few people that are watching now will know it. That today I've said it. That Chelsea is the only football club that
okay,
wears white socks at Stamford Bridge.
So the origin of the rule was apparently in 1964-65. The manager revamped the kit, swapping white shorts for blue and traditional dark socks for white. It created a bold, unique look for Chelsea, making them instantly recognizable. No other English team uses this combination. Why away teams comply? Broadcasting and rules. Football regulations, including broadcasting guidelines, demand teams wear distinctly different kits to prevent viewer confusion, covering shirts, socks, and shorts. So clash avoidance. Since Chelsea's home kit features white socks, opposing teams must select an alternative, often navy or black, to avoid a colour clash with Chelsea's white socks. Even Real Madrid had to wear black or blue socks at Stamford Bridge.
Right.
They wore their blue ones, Real Madrid. They wore their blue ones.
Yeah. Real Madrid can't even wear white at Stamford Bridge. No one. If your color is white and you wear white socks, you got to change it. Only Chelsea wears white holes or socks. I'm calling it holes when I was a kid. We used to call it holes. I don't know why. We used to call it holes.
Yeah, I was like, what's he mean, the holes? I was like, what is this guy on about?
Socks.
By the way, Michael Carrick's just been confirmed until the end of the season.
Yeah,
Stephen, like he's taking his assistant. Who is going to be his assistant?
Steve Holland,
our Chelsea guy, man. Yeah, Steve Holland used to be like Chelsea's.
Chelsea now, but I know what you mean.
Yeah.
He was. But do you know what is an interesting link there?
Yeah,
United in the last few years, multiple times have been linked with which manager?
English managers.
Gary Southgate. Specifically.
Huh? Maresca?
No,
Gary
English.
Southgate.
English.
Yeah.
English. McKenna.
Southgate.
Southgate.
Who was Southgate's assistant at England?
Steve Holland.
Steve Holland. Yeah.
I think we might have just found out that they might be getting Gareth Southgate in the summer if they don't get someone like a Glasner.
Steven, was there not an issue with Steve Holland with one of the players? Having an issue with one of the players. Was it Rashford?
Yeah, it was Ben White.
Like that?
Ben White.
Ben White. Yeah, Ben White.
By the end of the day, you have to be professional. Yeah. And Ben White basically chose to leave the camp instead of putting things to the side and putting the team first.
Do you think he's ever going to get a chance to play for the Three Lions because of that?
Apparently, he said he'd be open to it. But my perspective on it is, look, you left the team regardless of whether you had issues with the assistant or whatever. Yeah, you could have been professional until the end of that camp, but you left mid-tournament. Yeah. Instead of being professional. So I, as a fan, don't want you representing my country anymore because you put yourself first.
Yeah.
And I bet it wasn't even anything major as well, by the way. I bet it was some petty BS.
Yeah, but Steve Holland is also not like not like a simple assistant. Like he has been assistant to Carlo Ancelotti, to Mourinho, to Jose Mourinho. He speaks very highly of him. He was the constant in Chelsea those years. Managers used to change, but he used to be there always with the players. He was the stable kind of thing in that staff room, like backroom staff, and Mourinho speaks very highly of him. Everybody speaks very highly of him. So that's a good move actually for United. They should be happy
I don't
with
even
him.
think he's ever tried management out, has he?
No.
No, it's always been assistant.
Not on a
The second
permanent
guy.
basis, anyway.
Yeah.
Jason, I want to hear your point of view on what do you make of Miraska? No, sorry, Rosenior.
This is going to take a while getting used to, isn't it?
It will. Just like it took almost half a season to be able to differentiate Enzo Fernandez and Enzo Miraska. It will take a while. What do you make of him taking what's his name? Is it McFarlane? Is it McFarlane they call him the
Callum
academy?
McFarlane.
Yeah. Adding him to his tactical would I say the tactical team or whatever it is. What do you make of him?
Team.
Technical team. What do you make of that? You think it's a good idea?
Sorry, I missed it. I missed. Pardon
What
me.
do you make of Liam Rosenior having Callum McFarlane in his
Backroom staff?
Yeah.
Well, I would rather not, because Callum did fairly well, and let him develop together with the under 21s, because I mean, because Callum, he showed good potential, and like let him be his own, having his own team and his freedom to manage and coach, because that will develop him. Now he will be like, of course, like he will be giving input, but still, like it's better when it's a bigger challenge to have a team of your own and manage that than being part of a team where you are following the strategies of a different manager. So I understand it can be a good succession plan for future, but I would rather still have him managing a under 21 team still.
I'm kind
So
of surprised they didn't send McFarlane to Strasbourg.
yeah. Could be
So does
also.
it mean that Steven, Steven and JC, does it mean that if the whole team get fired in the future, is it going to go with them or they're going to keep him in the next
I
coming
guess
manager?
it depends how he gets on with Rosenior.
Sort of. And I remember there was like all this team at Chelsea from Brighton. They have come from Brighton and they are trying to do things like they used to do in Brighton. That there is always a succession plan for everybody. Everybody. And one moves on, the other goes up. So this is the way it seems like they are managing here as well, because I don't know, like Maresca, we have a problem, so we part ways, and then within 2 days they brought in this guy. They already had the succession plan, and I suppose this Callum guy will be the same, and there will be ladders. So it's like corporate thing, yeah. They are managing the team like usually it's done in corporate worlds. Nobody is irreplaceable. Everybody has a replacement ready.
All right. Thank you very much, JC. Guys, if you're watching this live on two platforms at the same time, X and YouTube, horizontal, YouTube vertical, wherever you're watching us, don't forget to drop a like on the video. And if you're wondering what's on my screen, this is Steve Holland's role and appointment as assistant manager. Wherever he's been with these clubs as a manager and assistant manager. He was being an English under 21 manager. If you look on the screen, then he was also the England assistant manager and Gary Southgate for a long period of time, the 2004 to 2005.
2004.
2024 to 2005 and 2025. No,
2016 to 2024.
2016 to 2024. Okay, so okay, that many years.
So he has been a manager in terms of a first team manager twice, one with Crew and one with Yokohama.
Yeah, Yokohama. Where's Yokohama? Is it in Japan?
Japan, yeah.
Oh, okay.
I don't think that's the Yokohama that we have played a preseason friendly against at one time, because we played against the Yokohama, didn't we?
Yeah, I mean, I won't be surprised. There's so many Yokohama in Japan. It's just like Inamutu and Namuyaka. There's so many of them. So I won't be surprised there's two Yokohama FC.
But yeah,
anyway,
so he has actually been first team manager a long time ago.
right. Assistant manager of Jose Mourinho, 136 games. Rafael Benitez, 48 games. Antonio Conte, 47 games. Roberto Di Matteo, 42 games. And Andrew Villas-Boas, AVB, 40 games. And Gus Hendricks of 27 games. This guy has a lot
It shows
of
you how many managers we
experience.
went through in those 6 years, by the way. Like,
Yeah.
he was
And
there
this
as
is
assistant for 6 years. He
yeah,
had that many managers he was working under.
yeah,
Well, if
yeah.
I would talk about assistant manager, I'll bring this guy back in. He knows the club through in and out of the football club.
Well,
And
he's
we'll
at
be talking
United
about
now. So.
Yeah,
do what,
yeah.
Steven?
Well, he's at United now. So.
Yeah, because Holland knows everything. He's an OG. He knows the football club and
An
probably
OG.
Reece James.
To be fair, he's been at the club since 2009.
Yeah, 2009. That's before we won our first
Because
championship.
he was reserve manager. Look, 2009 to 2011 was reserve manager.
Yeah.
And then he went up to the first team.
Yeah, and if you work under Roberto Di Matteo, that should tell you that he was around. Go ahead, JC.
Yeah, this is what exactly what I read also. Like during those years, we had a spine of the team, like the mafia guys, like with Terry and all, and
Took best.
Steve Holland was the staff room spine. You can say that, and then you could change hire fire managers, but there is still some continuity, and the structure of the team, the foundation is always there. So people say like Chelsea is very unstable for managers and makes too many hiring and firing. But to be honest, it's not exactly totally like that because we had a spine who was very stable all the time, and then we had this guy there in the staff, backroom staff. So
Yeah.
so it was not like clearly like crazy hire fire like there was some continuity like yeah.
Do you know what I've just been reminded of? Someone made a joke the other day. So you know the masseuse, and I think he's also a physio, that Billy McCulloch or whatever his name is, yeah?
I had the speech guy.
The masseuse guy.
Yeah.
So he's been at Chelsea since like the 2000s and that, yeah? He's still there. Apparently, people were singing that. I think it was Charlton the other day. Billy, give us a wave, or Billy, give us a song or something. And someone joked he must be like the only person still here that Clear Lake haven't fired.
Yes. Yeah, could be.
To be fair, he's probably the only one that hasn't been fired or stepped down. But it's mad because when you see him, he don't look like he's really aged, and he's been here for like 20 odd years or something.
Yeah, so there are two guys then.
Yeah.
He was the one who used to like Mourinho's joked, huh? Like he came for the like wow 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 wow, wow. Nobody understood the word, but he got the point clear.
There's they used to do, you know, when Chelsea TV was a thing.
Yeah.
Like he used to be on that quite a lot, doing jokes and stuff. There was one. I have to find the clip of it and send it to Nee, and he can send it on to you. There's one that he makes about Petr Cech, and I'm not gonna repeat it on YouTube, but it wasn't rude. It's just something that would still probably get us done by YouTube guidelines. Let's put it that way.
Okay. Yeah, nice. So, what's your feeling about tomorrow's game? Tomorrow, yeah, we have game tomorrow. Is it home
tomorrow,
game? Yeah, first game is home game, right?
Yeah,
his first home
is a
game.
game. Yeah,
he's got 3 home games in a row. You know.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
He should pick up all those 3 points.
It's Arsenal, it's Brentford, and then it's Paphos.
Yeah. Is it a disadvantage playing the second game away?
Not really. It's not really.
When you've got Caicedo back for the second leg, is it really a disadvantage?
That's it. They become an advantage to you. Because that's why I said that, because Caicedo is not around and the first legs at home, we can take advantage over it and get some point. And then with the return of Caicedo, we can have more ammunition outside to play at where their ground Emirates. And if
Emirates,
we saw what Liverpool did to them, at the
all
Emirates.
they've
So
got is long throws and stuff.
yeah. Liverpool did to them. So let them keep doing this long throw instead of working on scoring goals. Let them concentrate on that long throw. Let them know we can handle it. We can deal with it.
All we got to do is leave 2 or 3 players up to counter. Then they've got to leave players back, which leaves space for Sanchez to come and claim the ball. Problem solved.
Yeah. Long ball, hook the ball up to Delap. Let Delap stays there. Pedro Neto run into it.
No, I'd leave Delap back to defend because his height. I'd leave like Esteval and Neto up because of the pace.
Yeah.
And Steven, what did you think of Mark Guiu performance? Was he better than Delap?
I don't think he really got much service, but I do like how much he works though.
He sometimes I feel like he doesn't get service. He doesn't get service. That's true. Steven said.
But
he runs around. He tackles. He doesn't get the ball, and if the ball are coming, most of the time they're not clean for him to hit it. He has to struggle to get it in control before he can. But also on the ball, he's not that great, to be honest with you, JC. I don't know if I'm speaking the truth here, or maybe I'm not looking at the right person. He's not that great on the ball. Or am I being too harsh on the player?
Let's quickly put it this way, right? He played 69 minutes, yeah?
Yeah.
He had 16 touches in 69 minutes.
Yeah.
He had 2 shots from 16 touches. That tells you all you need to know about the service he was getting.
And how much distance did he cover? He was really pressing.
Let me see if this one... I think this one has distance. Or does it not anymore? Flipping it. I think this one used to have distance, but it doesn't anymore.
Yeah, okay.
But yeah, we know he's a runner. He'll work his what off and just chase you down until he can't run anymore.
Yeah. No, I think he's from Barcelona. He has that thing from Barcelona going. Technically, I think he's better than Delap. Like with the ball. Thing is, he's not had enough minutes and he's not settled. So I really do not know. But like if you just look at the way he can make passes, his passes are more precise. Like the couple of touches as Steven said. And a couple of times, like he caught the ball, he gave it to the midfielders, and then he turned and made the run. So those passes, So those passes were in a congested midfield as we had this drawing, and he was very, 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 very I don't think Delap makes such passes. I don't see enough, and that kind of team play and more tiki-taka style and ball control, I think he is better than Delap. I am not saying he's excellent or something, but I think he is better than Delap. Delap is more physical.
Well, technically, the way Delap, there's something I don't like about him. He blasts the ball without looking for precision. He just blasts the ball without looking for angles, where to place it. And that's something that comes with time. He has to learn. Hey, Steven, you remember that, right? You remember one time we were watching him, and he just blasting the ball anyhow without looking for angles or where to kick the ball. He just blasted. Hopefully it gets to the back of the net. And it's always get blocked. So it looks like he's
by the way, I'm not at the game tomorrow, but I'm at the Brentford one and the Paphos one.
Well, what happened? Why not? Why are you not going there?
We didn't get the tickets for it.
Oh, okay.
Because it's a cup game. You can't buy the tickets.
Yeah.
But I'm doing the Brentford game and the Paphos game. I'm buzzing for the Paphos game though.
Yeah, I know why.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
We need the wins, huh? In Champions League, we need to win all our games, right?
There's
Yeah,
only
we
two
have
left.
2 games we got to win. Oh, yeah.
Put it this
What
way:
else we want?
if we get, I think we need something like 2 or 3 points to be basically guaranteed a playoff place.
Yeah. And for automatic, we need to win. And then...
Automatic, I can check. Just give me 2 seconds. I'm basically already on FOTMob anyway. So, Champions League. We are currently 13th. We are 2 points off automatic. So we'd have to win both to have a chance. But in terms of the playoffs, we are 4 points in the playoffs, as in from Benfica, who are 25th, the first team outside it. So we literally need about 2 or 3 points to be guaranteed playoff place.
Okay, thank you, Steven. Yeah, that's it.
As it stands, by the way, we would be against either Monaco or Leverkusen in the playoff round.
Okay, tricky but manageable, I would say.
Hey, fine by me is all I'm saying.
Yeah. If Alonso is not going back to Leverkusen.
Who's there now? I don't even know.
I think he might. If things are clear, he might join United in the summer, or either Liverpool or United.
What, like take like 4 or 5 months off and then
reset himself, not jump into a managerial role right now. I think in the summer, either
he
moves
doesn't
to the
need to
Premier
jump
League.
into a role right now.
Right. That's what I'm saying. You need to relax.
What if he goes to Tottenham after Frank is fired?
I don't think he will.
Frank probably will be fired.
Oh, I'm not doubting Thomas Frank getting fired.
Stevie, don't tell me these are the officiating officials we're going to see at Stamford Bridge tomorrow. Are they?
But Alonso at Spurs?
Sam Hooper. Oh,
Yeah.
sorry, JC.
He's the referee tomorrow.
Oh Lord, another one. Anthony Taylor's
It's
brother,
always the
younger
bald
brother.
ones. It's always
Look
the
at
bald
all
ones.
of them. They're all
The whole
bald.
officiating team's bald.
Oh.
Hang on, let me get this picture up for the people so they know what we're on about.
Yeah,
You
guys,
could not
look
write
at your
this.
officiating officials for tomorrow. We get a surprise officiating official for tomorrow. We are in the mud.
It's one of the least surprising
Chelsea
things.
in the mud.
At least it's not Anthony Taylor. I mean, this guy's no better, but
look at the one on the right hand side of the Sam Hooper.
Bro, why is the one on the right? Why does this one look like he's mad, like mental? Hang on, where's my mouse gone? This guy.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. This one here, if you can see my mouse, looks mental.
Look at the guys. Look at the guys. Just look at the guys. This are the officials for tomorrow's game. Simon Hooper, Adrian
Holmes is an assistant. Simon Long's an assistant. Jared Gillett on VAR, which is a problem.
Is that Kitchen? Is that his name? Andrew Kitchen.
No. The fourth official's called Andrew Kitchen.
Yeah.
Wait, why do I know that name? Wait, I know that name. Why do I know that name?
Fourth official, Kitchen. Gerard Gillett. I know him very, very well. And then Tim Wood. I know Gerard Gillett and then Sam Hooper. Those are very VAR will be Gerard Gillett.
That's why I know Andrew Kitchen's name. He was our referee for the game against Morecambe last year.
Okay. But Steven, is it for real that people name... Why do you name players Kitchen?
No, that's his surname, and he's not a player either.
I know. I mean, you name your son Kitchen.
He was also the referee for the Wolves game, Andrew Kitchens. Or Kitchen, whatever.
Kitchen. All right.
Yeah, he was the referee for Wolves.
Let's try and wrap up. JC. You watching the game from home, or you're gonna be very busy again?
No. I still tend to watch Chelsea games, so I will definitely be watching.
All right, let me know what the results is if you win the parliamentary or whatever. Yeah, if I were there, I'll be getting some pictures and post them everywhere to vote for JC, for Prime Minister.
Vote for JC.
Now I'll share with you behind the scenes what I've been up to. No,
Okay.
not online, but
All right.
certainly not politics. Politics, I don't like politics. I don't like politics.
But
Okay.
anyway, guys, this is where we're gonna draw the curtains. It's been a very wonderful stream, and we're having fun. We're having fun here. We're looking at building up the game itself for what to expect in tomorrow's game. We've talked about players that will be available. Steve, we did not discuss Arsenal's players in availability, but we know I saw it somewhere.
There's a lot. There's a lot.
Yeah, go through them within 50 seconds or 60 seconds.
Yep, let me just quickly find it. It'll take me 2 seconds. So, Capi and Calafiori are not available. Saliba and Trossard are doubts. It sounds like Hincampi's status in terms of the longer term is unclear, so he could be out for a while potentially. Calafiori's going to be out for a few weeks with a muscle injury. Dauman and Mosquera are still out for a few more weeks.
You know who I wanted him to be out? It's Gabriel.
Gabriel. I'm not worried. If they're missing Saliba, then they're in the mud anyway.
Yeah, Saliba is not there.
Although, having said that, even Nicholas Jackson spun Saliba last season, so
yeah, he did him on the wings, right, on the left hand side.
He completely spun him on the halfway line.
Yeah. Anyway, so guys, these are the players that will be out. We're still gonna bring the same information back tomorrow whilst the game on. We're gonna go live an hour and a half before kickoff tomorrow. So stay tuned as usual.
So 6:30 UK time, half hour later than today.
Yeah, half hour later. So yeah, thank you all, DJ Sav, JC that came on. Also, we have I Want to Love You Forever. I'm sure he came on and then left for Maya also on Daniel Knight, Cole Palmer, everyone that made today's show what it is. I think there's a game. There's a game going on, right? Or it's about
there's going to be the first leg of Newcastle and thing on tonight. City.
Newcastle City, right?
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm gonna go try and watch it. JC, thank you very much as usual. I wasn't so sure if you're free, but when I saw you, I said maybe he's free today. I haven't heard from him all year, so let me
thanks for having
get
me.
him on. And,
it's only a few days into the year.
Yeah, I haven't. No, I think before the year came to an end, I didn't see JC. I wasn't seeing much of JC. You get what
I've been traveling. I've been traveling actually, so I've not been in. And I think you heard also in Europe there are a lot of like snowstorms and things like that. So traveling has been a pain, to be honest. So it's been really tricky winter, and mostly highways and are icy. The trains are not working. The flights are cancelled. So it's been
a pain in the backside.
Yeah, but it has been on the plus side. It has been a snowy Christmas and New Year. That's nice. It's
all right for some.
Yeah. Okay. Thanks for having me. Yep.
Big up, bro. Big up.
Yeah, thank you, JC. Thank you very much for coming on. And Stephen G, as usual. Thank you very much for coming on. Stephen, it means I'm gonna have you on tomorrow, right?
Yeah. I'll be on tomorrow.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you very much, guys. Enjoy the rest of the evening.
Like it was today.
Okay. Yeah. I'll see you guys same time tomorrow, guys. Enjoy the rest of the evening. I would say later this randons. I'm going to
hang on to hope.
You guys same time. Bye.
You are a winner. Stand tall, be proud in the face of doubt. You shout it loud. Feel the strength, let it in. With every step, you're gonna win. You are a winner. Feel no pain. You are a winner. Feel no pain. Yeah, I woke up feeling like a champion. Every move I make, I got the stamina. Eyes on the prize, never lose sight. Grinding every day, pushing through the night. Got the fire in my soul, never back down. In the ring of life, I'm the one with the crown. Sweat and tears, yeah, I paid the cost.